turn my mic on. Prof with the fist. You gonna one up the fist? Okay, we'll turn the cams on here. I don't know if we're gonna get a beastie tonight. If he comes in, I can pop him over quick and easy now. It's like you planned it that way.
Right? I mean, I tried to, and then it actually worked. Good. So I'm really happy.
Discord,
I think I win everything. I am unbeatable.
Oh.
That one.
That's quite the fist.
The serious mode, serious punch?
Yes.
Oh
the
no.
most serious of serious punches.
Oh no.
You cannot stop a serious punch, and you told me that. Yes, anime plot armor. He is invincible.
Only to be defeated by a single cat girl. 100 consecutive regular punches. It could
That's
do him
another
in.
move that he uses.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
That's the word of God. That's a real thing.
He does. He
He's
does
the-
actually use. It's one of two things that he punches more than once, and it's only because this one he only punches more than once because he punches it 100 times at once.
He says 100
Consecutive regular punches.
and then goes.
And the thing just ceases to exist.
And in the most
It-
like straight face you can think of, just
Yeah, just
That's brilliant. Oh my god.
at least the serious punch he makes like a cool face. No, imagine the derpiest, most straight face you can think of. Just
regular punches.
100. I can't even say it with a straight face.
I feel like I'd rather have the single punch, but yeah, who knows?
I don't think you can walk the same punch.
I mean,
You won't be. There won't be anything left.
either way, that's probably the case.
There is still one thing that has survived contact with Saitama's fist.
Oh,
It is speed of sound supersonic's nutsack.
I hate it here.
To be fair, Saitama withheld his punch at the last second. He stopped his fist, and the dude fell on it.
Oh.
So he
Yeah.
didn't even really punch him. He just
So he did,
fell on his head.
He just
But
got
that's-
his hand teabagged.
yeah.
Oh.
That being said, the ultimate arch nemesis of Saitama is a mosquito.
Oh.
Oh yes, that thing is that scene is wild. Oh
You
my
just
god.
cannot kill that fucking mosquito.
Never. He's never gonna kill it.
Oh,
I swear to God, he would destroy half the city block trying to do it, and he still wouldn't be able to do it. Just a little tiny mosquito. But he can kill everything else.
Do either of you guys remember where we left off?
Not a fucking clue.
I have a rough idea.
We
Rob
had
came back with us.
Yes, you guys met the orc, Grog,
yes.
on the road.
Why, yeah.
He was
Grog
exiled
Jake
from...
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yes,
That's right, I
he has
gotta open
been
that sheet, too.
absorbed into the Jingleheimer Schmidt family.
Yes.
He was exiled from his tribe for not attacking Muntberg and sent to the Lord Orc War Chief to kiss the ring and absolve himself. However, he met you guys on the road and went delving in Dwimmermount with you. He then returned with you to Muntberg. Being immediately noticed by the guardsmen, you guys promised them that he would not harm anyone or cause any trouble, and he went on his way with you. If I remember correct, you guys went to the dwarves and talked to them about the Azoth that you would be bringing. You guys stowed some Azoth at Phineas's
house.
home.
Yep.
and you went to check on the brewmaster, who is located. Check this out. We got the map of Muntberg now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
So here is the other bar, and behind it is the brewmaster's abode.
Nice.
So she's got her little bedroom, little lavatory, his and hers seating.
Like our houses.
Yes, yes.
Oh, nice.
So over here, oh, wrong over here. Over yonder way,
I don't know if Grog saved.
we have, oh no.
No.
Did you save it as something goofy? The date would have been like 9 days ago. Oh, 9 days ago I uploaded it. Would have been the 7th? Yeah.
The 8th. 7th or 8th. I think 7th, because I saved them the next day and closed them down.
I remember he was
Not
pretty
here.
stacked.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the rerun.
Okay.
You're right. That's
Yeah, if you want to just kind of guesstimate his stats, or if you want to make just a rough character sheet for him, that's totally fine for this session. And then we can finalize it afterwards. Yeah, so we have the house of the Jingleheimer Schmidts. Right there. Got themselves a dining table, several beds, some stairs that go up. I did see the devs of Dungeon Alchemist actually stream map making. So I'm going to watch that a little bit and learn some tips and
see
tricks.
how they do it.
Yeah, because it looked
Nice.
like they had 2-story buildings, and I just figured out how to actually do the caves correctly, so
Oh, nice.
I might edit the first level of Dwimmermount to actually be caves, but that'll be later on. Yeah, so we have the John Jacobs, we have the house. Oh, this is a mansion that you guys can actually rent. And then there are various houses down here, which I would assume would belong to the Blackstrands and Phineas. And we do have Choice's character and Wonderbread's character. Wonderbread has been working some crazy hours, so 8 o'clock is kind of his bedtime right now.
That's fine.
But he will return at some point.
You can live in that grass square next
I
to
know, like-
Phineas's house.
I
Yeah,
honestly feel,
this little grassy alleyway, this is actually his house back here. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
This is
I
where he
feel
lives.
really bad because like we're doing this for him and we're all sitting here like, you know, leaving him behind.
He's totally fine with it. He's played BX with my brother and I lots of times. He's well aware that people are going to die, and he'll be able to, you know,
Catch back up eventually.
still catch up enough. Yeah. Hey, what up, your ants? How you doing? Good to see you, brother.
Yo, what up, Oak?
Yeah, I realized last Saturday was actually my 1 year of streaming.
It's awesome.
I wasn't able to go live, but we'll do a little. Oh, thank you, Oak. Oh, you're the bomb, man.
Oh, it's big hype.
6 months. See what I'm talking about? It's been 6
Cheers
months.
to that.
Of course, congrats on 1 year. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I was just talking about that in your chat before I totally passed out. What was that? When were we streaming? Monday? I did Dark and Darker. The rare Monday, Saturday stream. What up, Psycho? I'll get a boss fight going here for you. We'll do a big boss since I totally forgot to start one when we went live. But yeah, so you guys Was there any supplies you wanted to pick up in the morning?
Um, uh, is there any like hammer that does like 1d8?
Mm,
I wish.
until you find something, you're kind of limited to what you got.
Okay, it's just checking. No,
Like a magical hammer gives you a +1. A silvered weapon is better against
Werewolves and other things.
other lycanthrope type beings.
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't need nothing.
Beastborg, you went from second place back to the bottom.
Yeah. Actually, I wasn't first.
Mm,
Feels bad, man.
rest in pieces.
It'll be next month. Don't worry.
You might have the record for the most burnt experience on the channel, though.
Do I get something for that?
If you turn slightly to your left and pat yourself on the back a little bit. There you go. Feels good, huh?
No. Feels terrible.
Oh, shit. You guys are sans 2 mules, and I think both the goats survived. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we don't have any goats.
No, we've got goats.
Yeah, the 2 goats were alive. Yeah, it was the mules that one of them ran off this previous session, and one of them
I know
got
one
killed
goat.
last session.
I know one goat got killed too. Did I?
I
Nope.
think it was the mule.
It was the mule.
Yeah.
I would have been righteously pissed if the goats died.
I even did the stables over here.
Nice.
Stable house.
I'm honestly going to try and find a couple more goats to replace the mules.
What's your goats like? 50?
I know.
The mule was 30. I think we said the goats were 20.
In that case, I have enough for one more goat. No, I got enough for one more goat.
Probably gonna need. So you had two mules pulling the cart. You probably need like twice as many goats.
That's why I'm getting 2 more.
Okay.
Or want to get 2 more.
I can get another one.
Alright,
I
bet.
can get one.
What are your
Yeah.
goats' names? I
Well,
recommend
let's just-
Sweet Pea and Caramel,
Okay.
but
We got
That's just
Sweet Pea,
'cause those are my-
we got Caramel, and then Tooth Bear and Tooth Gnash.
Well, now that you have 2 female goats, you now
Yeah,
have
we
2
can have-
breeding pairs.
Yeah, we can have all the goats we want.
But when your goats go into heat, it's gonna be
Piss everywhere.
yeah, you may want to hang out just outside of Muntberg for a couple of days.
Saturday. I'm a cleric of Hofferknunger. How do you think we do our weekly communion?
Oh, damn it.
I can only imagine.
You've seen the movie Airplane, right?
Oh yeah.
Just picture the drinking problem, only that's intentional.
Oh
And it's
god.
not alcohol.
Well, I'm not gonna knock your religion, my guy. Do what you gotta do.
Sword does a D8. Oh.
Gamer subs.
Yeah, swords do D8, but you can't use them as a cleric.
Yeah, no, I have one on my fighter though. Lars.
Mhm.
I didn't realize that did the D8. I was thinking that did D6.
Yeah, I think it's the hammer's a D6.
Mm-hmm. And mace.
So yeah, you guys pick up your 2 goats from the stable house. Was there any other equipment you wanted to bring back with you?
We got the barrels that we need.
Mhm.
Because honestly, I think this is going to be our last trip that we make.
Oh yeah, I had markings for... I think you guys are at something like 23 days.
And like we would be able to get a couple more out, but I'm actually running out of gold to buy barrels. And you know, this brewer lady can only do so much at once, and it's going to be way more after it gets processed when we sell it. You know,
I mean, she's having a great time.
I know she is. We've given her an ounce of it, and she's already batshit crazy. We give her a gallon of it, and she's done like 6 ounces of it.
She's fine.
Speaking of which, I do need to roll for her again. Okay.
Please tell me he's like.
Yeah. No, this is actually just fine.
Are we talking duck shit bonkers?
Probably.
We're missing like 5 people, Hailstorm.
She's just you know, becoming some sort of death knight. It's fine.
It's the new Cards Carmax.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
But, you know, think of it this way. Now she'll live forever.
Her name isn't Truck Max, is it?
It's Beatrix Bryman.
I know. I have it written down. No, it was Rosalind Tallstock.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh shit! Beatrix was the fucking gal in the Green Dragon.
Yep. Yeah. So Rosalind's the one that's going, you know, duck shit bonkers. Give me that AP. Yeah.
Dragon. Got that swapped, so I remember. So yeah, there's nothing else you need. You guys can hitch up your goats to the cart.
Yeah. I guess we'd head back out.
Lars, did you want to hire another henchman?
No.
No? Okay.
Maybe another time.
You guys did pick up grog, basically for
Yeah.
free, so...
Well, not basically for free. It was for free.
Well, you also have to deal with an orc in your midst.
That's fine. It's grog.
It's true.
He's gonna become the orc war chief,
He will be war chief.
and
Grog, war chief.
he will lead to 17 generations of peace between humans and orcs. Of course, they're orc generations, so it's gonna be like 15 years.
Right? So let's see, let's get some music for the road. What time of day do you guys want to leave Muntberg?
Probably like early in the morning. Maybe afternoonish.
It will take you about half the day to arrive.
Yeah. I say we would leave first thing in the morning. We get there around noonish. We get in, do what we got to do, i.e., grab the other barrel that's full up,
Mm-hmm.
and then when we get back out to the front, we camp and head back first thing in the morning. Or not first thing. We're gonna do watches on camp, so it'll be like a 12-hour camp. And then we'll leave about midday and make it home tomorrow night. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. Let me make a roll to see what you encounter on the road. And where's my D100? Yes, we can roll the 2. Have to be a D100. Okay, so you guys travel basically uninhibited to the main gates of Dwimmermount. You see various wildlife on the way, a couple of badgers chasing each other, a couple of snakes that your goats vehemently stomp to pieces as they attempt to cross the road. As you approach Dwimmermount, you see that the main gates are still wide open. Otherwise, you don't really notice anything that could have disturbed the area.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and close these.
Okay. And with a mighty push, what's your strength?
I've got 14, 9, 7, 9, and then 18 on Grog. I remember Grog was like fucking stacked.
Yeah,
Between
no,
you
I
and
don't think I had
Grog,
anything under a 14.
you're gonna push both of the doors shut?
Yeah.
Like it. You guys close each door to Dwimmermount, and they kind of thud and crash into each other. And the way is shut.
Yeah. No more kobolds coming out of there or anything like that.
Nope.
Let's go around the back door.
And what do you guys take with you?
Again, I'm leaving John Jacob Jinglehammer-Schmidt and Grog Jacob Jinglehammer-Schmidt and John Jacob Jinglehammer-Schmidt behind. While John Jacob Jinglehammer-Schmidt and John Jacob Jinglehammer-Schmidt go inside, i.e. the rogue and wizard.
Okay. Love
Those
it.
black strands go inside.
Very good. So you make your way into the cave entrance here. Didn't I have stairs leading into here? I opened the wrong map. Oh. The cave entrance here.
Goes down further. Way to go, Saturday.
And you can smell rotting flesh in the air.
Is it what the rock is cooking?
It smells mustier than usual, and you gain the impression that it's the stench of the kobolds that were left in some of the various rooms.
We'll make a note to reopen that door and let some air in.
I mean, you guys are in the caves, which are mostly shut off from the rest of
I was making a
the
joke.
main part of level 1. I mean, So you make your way up and around, passing the chamber that you saw the dying
party.
party members in, and down into the area with the Moonwater Well. It's here that you see the bodies of 3 of the kobolds you had slain previously. The flesh has been picked from their bones, and the bones have been almost arranged in like a mandala up here just in front of you. It's beautiful and
Macabre.
horrifying. Yeah.
Well, I think that's the work of my spooter friend. Probably. Which actually, no, I would have brought 3 of the John Jacob Jingleheimer in because the fighter's not going to stay outside. He's got to try and see his lady.
You do hear the skittering of spiders to the northeast, as you did previously.
All right.
What you got for me, Hailstorm? You guys wish to continue? You gonna do anything to the
Oh, I'm not gonna mess it.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Oh, the LED mask? I don't think anybody's even picked this one yet.
I didn't even know this was an option. I was about to ask you about it.
LED mask. What?
Yeah, I got it, just, there's so many things in it, and you guys remember when we did the play in the 5e?
Yes.
All of those papers were in one of the hats, and I just dumped it into the,
Nice. By someone, do you mean you?
Okay, let's see. How am I gonna do this with headphones? Creatively. Creatively is always the answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Quick, talk shit about him.
Fuck you, Saturday. Oh, it's like a purge mask. Oh, nice.
Dope.
Oh. Purge.
Oh my god. I'm at a severe disadvantage here because.
I don't know. You look like you're ready to kill us now.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
So, yes.
Good.
I think it's
do wanna
dope.
I want to play a game.
Would you like to play a game?
There's no
Oh, I
way.
do have the Saw clown mask around here somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we made them out of paper mache as kids because our parents are terrible horror movie buffs.
That hurts.
Uh-huh. Three-headed kobold skeleton golem. I'm so glad you said that. I have just the thing for you.
I don't like it.
You would usually have to use an alter the campaign, but as you guys make your way around into the Azoth chamber to check on your horde. Oh my gosh, way down here. You enter, and you see that your barrel has been knocked on its side.
Son of a bitch.
As
Are the
off-
traps? Are the traps tripped?
Yes,
All 5 of them?
All 5 of them, and there are pieces of bone in them. Femurs, rib bone, chunks of phalanges. It doesn't appear that any of the Azoth was taken. However,
It's just spilled everywhere.
it's now all over the floor. Phalanges. And you hear the rattling of bones.
Oh no, not bones.
I think we abandon this room now, because I have no desire to play Azoth cleanup room.
It's coming from the north west corridor.
Can the traps be collected, or are they covered in Azoth?
No, they're not covered in Azoth. There's just broken bones in the hunter's
Okay.
traps.
Then I would recollect my traps. And, yeah. Silently curse under my breath that our farm is gone. Fuck you, Hailstorm. Well, this thing is... Here's skeletal rattling, and I do not have my brother the cleric with me. Although,
My turn.
I was gonna say, there is, Lars.
Cars.
Cars is the cleric, that's right.
Yeah, Lars is a fighter.
There's cars, so I say we venture forth.
I'm going to save something real quick here. Can I show you guys what you see? Yes. And approaching from the northwest hallway, you see this creature.
It's beautiful. What the fuck is it?
It's the mantipede, but in a skeletal.
Oh, you know what? I need to share my screen with you guys. I realized I had not done that.
Yeah, I was just had stream pulled up. So what the fuck is that thing?
Let's see, let me see if I can share this. There we go, now we're doing it right.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Hailstorm. That's effectively the mantipede, a skeletal version.
Right.
And actually no, because those are feet, and ours is comprised of torsos, so they're arms, not feet.
Yeah, the front is 4 arms connected. The arms are actually connected up at the elbow there. Each of them carrying a Chris dagger. And there are 3 sets of pelvises connected to the base, almost like scorpion legs. And the scorpion's tail is made up of a spinal column, torso, and skull.
Yeah, ours is just a bunch of torsos sewn together, so it's like arms.
It begins to rattle towards you down the hallway, cocking its head, leaning in.
Well,
Hello there, little guy.
you would probably turn undead. Roll 2d6.
I got a 6.
No, I meant beast work.
Oh.
A 2 and a 1.
Oh.
Or actually, are you level 2 yet on your cleric?
Nope.
Okay, then you
He's-
fail at your turning.
He just started last week. He doesn't even have a single XP on him yet.
That's fine. Then you did not successfully turn a skeleton.
Well, it cocks its head at you, moving forward. It's now about 25 feet from you.
Well, I would. Now, can John Jacob Jinglehammerschmidt make an intelligence check to figure out whether or not dispelling this thing is gonna have any effect on it?
What's his intelligence?
18.
He would be pretty well aware that it is created by necromantic means. However, at this point, it appears to be sentient of its own will.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, was whether or not the magic has already run its course or if it was still able to be dropped. So in that case, I'm gonna cast rock at it.
Okay. Throw a rock.
It's an 18 hit or 19? Or no, wait, I've got a. Oh yeah, I throw a rock. I'm not shooting bow and arrow at a skeleton.
Fair enough. Yeah, it absolutely hits.
For 4 damage.
Ooh.
What's good? What's good?
Lars and Cars are both also going to throw rocks.
Okay, after John Jacob throws his, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Yeah.
6. Or wait, no, because Grog had he had an 18 strength, 18 dex. So 8.
Okay. So yeah, you guys have the first go. Lars, if you want your 2 to roll for your rock spell.
Yep.
Rock
Two
and
rocks.
roll!
Nat 20 for
Okay.
Cars.
Oh, that'll hit.
And
That's right.
Lars got a. What is his?
I apologize. We're on 6, not 8. Grog is outside.
Oh,
No, I got a +1 there. Why do we have a +2?
you guys still have it. I got a 3. Well,
I got
technically a 4.
I got a 4. Yeah, I got a 4 with Lars.
Basically the party rolls and then the monsters roll. So you guys just go at the same time, and then it's a rattle guard. Go.
So and I also rolled a 4 for the Cars' rock.
So
And,
Cars will miss, but Lara's crit.
No, it was the other way around.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cars
like you
did
rolled
not.
4 damage?
Yeah, I rolled 4
Okay.
damage.
So that's 8
Cars
total.
got a 4 for his roll, so he missed.
Okay.
I mean, not Cars, Lars. There's so many of them. So what is that? 8 damage?
Yep.
Okay. Nat 20. Fuck yeah.
Okay. So. Oh yeah, John Jacob.
I would like to push my fingers into my eyes.
It's the only thing. That
'Cause
slowly
it's the only thing that
stops
slowly stops the ache.
ache.
Yeah. Are you confused yet, Beastborg?
I'm super confused.
I push my fingers into my
Ass.
It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. Yeah, that.
I didn't realize that's what you're.
As it turns out, juggalos and maggots kind of go hand in hand.
You know, it's a thing.
It's just a thing. Oh, love it. Okay.
No, yeah, so I already cast rock. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt is going to. He's gonna try and smack it with his sword. 'Cause he doesn't know any better.
Smack it.
I don't think an 8's gonna hit you.
No, an 8 narrowly misses.
Yeah. And then John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt's gonna stand back and try to cast rock as well. And a 6 misses, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, its scorpion form moves up to you 3, 4, 5, 6. And makes 2 attacks with its daggers. Eeny, meeny, miny, where are my d20s? One of them is going to attack John Jacob the Rogue, the other one attacking Car's Blackstrand.
John Jacob the fighter did move forward to meet it.
Oh, he did. Okay, we'll have him go against the fighter.
Yeah.
Cars, does a unnatural 20 hit?
Sadly, yes.
Okay. So it strikes into Cars with its dagger, dealing 8 damage.
You're joking. Ah.
Bye, Cars.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. We're delving in the dungeon again.
Well, ours is dead.
May he rest. Where do I have those? Let's see. Hello, darkness on here? Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
And as he strikes Cars with one blade, he strikes at the fighter John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt for a dirty 21.
Gonna hit.
These might be the only 2 good rolls I have this night. Oh my, dealing 10 damage.
Any chance he can chug his health potion?
How much HP does he have?
Well, total is 8.
And the healing potion does what, a D4?
Yeah.
Cars, do you have a healing potion?
Mm-mm. Nope. And even if I could, I could hit the 4 and still die. Because I only have 4 HP.
Rip.
Yeah. Wouldn't even matter.
Yep. Being that he already took an action attempting to did he throw a rock? He threw a rock.
No, he moved up and tried to swing a sword. And he got stabbed for it.
So as the first blade enters you, I'll allow you to try to roll for your healing potion. You gotta roll above you gotta get 3 or 4.
I have 2 hit points.
Oh my god, you got a 4. Okay. And as he pulls the blade out, you chug the potion as he jabs the other one into you.
Pulls an archer.
Right. Hold! He's in dire straits and it's back to you.
Yeah. He's gonna call for the retreat because this shit sucks.
There is no advantage or do you call it?
Use the
Opportunity
card.
attack. So,
Yeah, use the cars.
yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
Guys, how am I supposed to... Hailstorm with the biddies. Okay. So you guys begin to retreat. Which direction do you want to go?
Back out the gate.
Okay. And your movement is...
This is the bad part. Well, no, it's actually not that bad. John Jacob's gonna cast a floating disc, and then John Jacob's gonna schlep cars onto it, and we're gonna dip the fuck out.
Okay. So you flee to the north. You hear the rattling behind you, but you seem to be somehow outrunning it. Even though it does have 6 legs,
Yeah, I'm confused.
it's not the most agile of creatures, hence its slow approach to you. And you continue to flee back towards the north, finding yourselves in the... Let's see. Finding yourself in the room where you had been ambushed by the gang of kobolds who had actually chased you down into the Azoth room.
Well,
And you realize in here, up against the eastern wall, all of their bones have been separated from flesh as well, and neatly stacked up along the wall.
nice. We'll admire the artwork later.
Now is not the time for that.
Saturday's trying to
Continue.
distract us.
Back to the north.
Lars is a big art fan, but now is not the time. Lars is dead.
John Jacob the wizard would begin to glean that the was it the wizard with the high end? I'm gonna guess it was.
Yes.
That the macabre creature that you just encountered must have been the one stripping flesh from bone.
Yeah. Yeah. John Jacob still thinks it's his girlfriend, but John Jacob knows better.
And as you enter the moon chamber, you no longer hear the beast behind you. As they retreat, the monster chasing them, catching up, gathering more pieces to enlarge itself, a large black minotaur wielding a heavy minotaur head-looking shield and greatsword charges past them at the monster, shouting, "I'll hold it off. Run!" He continues the charge, dropping a letter marked to Rom van Steen. Okay.
Another character of his that he's rolled up.
Brilliant.
Absolute badass of a, like, behemoth creature.
Okay. Yeah, a minotaur charges past you back towards the northeastern path.
I shit myself
Okay.
and continue moving.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair. And you make your way back to the corridor. I'm assuming you want to just exit.
Yes.
Okay.
Once we get to this point, I'm gonna look to John Jacob Jingle Hammerschmidt and say, "Did you see that bowl man just run past us, or am I just crazy?"
I look down to the
Stein.
last remnants that I shake out of my pants and say, I was trying to forget it.
You know, I think it's just the Azoth. The Azoth's messing with my head, making me see things.
At least you guys weren't around it enough to have to roll again.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I did not want to have to re-roll a new family.
So it is now late afternoon as you emerge from Dwimmermount with the body of Car's Blackstrand.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt says, "What the hell happened? You guys were just supposed to go grab the barrel."
I don't know what happened. I heard a skeleton, and then saw rocks being thrown, and we both threw a rock, and
You guys did an
Oh.
impressive amount of damage to it.
This is, yeah, throwing rocks.
I'm surprised I rolled a nat 20 and then a 4 on the rock for max damage rock.
Like, honestly, that thing was probably almost dead. But, like,
Yeah, literally another hit from each of you and it would have been toasted.
yeah. But we don't know that.
No.
Yeah.
We already lost one man and almost a second one.
Yeah.
So,
And
like,
it's such a terrible looking creature. It's like, did we even harm it? Like, what? It's just got broken bones now.
that's what I'm saying. Like, we have no idea how hurt this thing is. You tried to turn it, and then died. My next thought is, my brother, he's a higher ranking cleric of Hofferkanunker. Like, get to him. So, like, that's where we're headed. And now we're here. And John Jacob would actually explain that to John Jacob, but I'm not going to talk to myself. Unless you need me to.
No, I think it's easily assumed.
At which point John Jacob would grab his hammer and march towards the side entrance and, hold his shield up and make sure that thing's not coming out.
Do you guys close the door behind you?
Yeah.
You get the feeling that it's not incredibly fond of the light. Especially being that the Minotaur charged it after your encounter. You wouldn't even know that it was a Minotaur, necessarily, being that no one's ever encountered a man-bull before.
Yeah, no, I just think it was a guy wearing a bull's head.
Yeah.
Like,
Some sort of strange
I
Northman.
don't know why, but yeah, he's wearing a bull's head as a helmet. It's fucking weird. He's got it rigged up so that when he talks, the mouth moves. It's crazy.
Around the cart, nothing seems to have gone awry while you were briefly down in the caves of Dwimmermount.
After we get the doors closed, John Jacob will save the last rites for cars.
I'm start a new character.
Saturday asked if you wanted another hireling.
No, I should have took him up on it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And then he's gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt because he's still bleeding a lot of his blood places that shouldn't be bleeding. And he gets back to full HP.
The chances of that thing even spawning were low, and I was like, oh, well, DM rolled a 1. They're probably going to handle this well. Then I actually roll some decent hits.
Yeah. That's the problem with Saturday trying to balance games is he has to throw stuff at us that he can roll like a 4 and hit us. But then when he like rolls a 17, like, fucked.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that actually hit. Oh my god. Well, what do you do now?
Probably head back into town so we can bury cars.
Yep.
I'll take everything off his body. Besides his shield.
Yep. We'll assume it was all will to his brother. Well, you guys hit the sun-dappled trail in the late afternoon here. And night falls within hours. Is anyone going to sleep on the cart as you travel, or?
Honestly, yeah, probably all three John Jacobs that went into the dungeon.
Thank you, Hailstorm. The audio levels on all of these are like incredibly different. Yeah. And so with that, we will look to see how your travels go. So who's at the front of the cart?
Grog, Jacob, Jingleheimer, Schmidt.
Okay. Grog turns to whomever else might be awake. Kind of
John.
backs up. He says, you may want to slow the cart, or perhaps pull over. It looks like 3 of my brethren are up on the trail away from us. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Oh, you gifted it to Raven. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you, Hailstorm. Yeah, so he says they haven't noticed us yet, but if there's 3 of them, there's probably more around.
We would, in fact, pull over the cart.
Are you going to just kind of pull off to the side of the road?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
John Jacob's gonna
God, I
gonna
can't
climb.
see.
He's gonna climb off the cart. And you say you were asleep on the cart too, Beachwork?
Yeah.
Ula, hey, thank you for the lurk. They seem to be traveling the same direction you guys were going, though much slower. And after about 20 minutes or so, you can no longer see their torchlight in the distance.
Okay.
I think they've gotten far enough ahead of us, or perhaps made their way back into the forest towards our encampment. If we do try to ambush them at some point, we'll want to do it at night. Unfortunately, we don't see very well at night.
Most of us don't.
And They're probably quite drunk if I know them. He seems kind of surprised to have even seen them wandering in so few numbers.
Well, I guess we continue on then.
Okay. And about 3 miles outside of Muntberg, you see a kind of regal-looking cart. It's painted kind of a deep purple color, though it looks slightly weathered. The edges of the cart are trimmed in kind of a metallic gold. There appears to be a light on inside, and a torch burning about close to 10 feet away from the cart, illuminating most of the side. You can see basically a merchant's window that could open from the inside. And as you pass by slightly, you see the door on the other side. It appears to be drawn by two kind of gray-white horses.
Is the merchant like set up on the side of the road selling stuff?
The windows aren't open, but the light is on.
Okay.
I kind of want to go check it out.
I mean, if you want to. We are 3 miles from Muntberg, so the cemetery should be nearby.
I'm going to take off the mask because I can hardly see right now. Okay, now it's a hat. This works much better.
There you go.
And how do you want to approach it?
Is it like a cloth kind of thing covering it for the entrance, or is it like a door?
It's a wooden cart. There's a wooden door and kind of a wooden window that appears to open outward.
Hail, merchant.
Yeah, I'll knock on it. Be like, hello, anybody there?
And you hear a woman's voice. Hello? Is someone there?
I'll ask him, are you a merchant shop here?
I am. Though it's a bit early, what can I do for you?
I was wondering what kind of goods you have.
Well, I have a couple of various potions, drinks, and so on, if that's what you're interested in. I mostly deal in oddities, strange baubles, knickknacks,
Oh,
collectibles, mostly.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt perks up. The rogue. Oh, knickknacks, you say?
Cool.
Oh, let me change. Let's see what we got.
I've been known to collect nicks and knacks.
Nicks and knacks, you say? She says, yes. I prefer to trade them 1-to-1 if there is something that you might fancy. Let me open the window here. I do warn you, if you mean to rob me, you'll be in for many surprises.
Uh, I am a cleric of Hoffernunger. I would never dream.
Oh my! And you see the two wooden window covers burst open, and younger blonde-looking woman peers out. Her eyes are blue and almost gleaming in the moonlight. Oh, wow, there are several of you. Okay. What is it that you might be interested in? And she holds up like a small silver figurine and something that looks reminiscent of like a brass incense burner, as well as a couple of wooden like children's toys.
Interesting. What kind of potions do you have?
A couple of healing potions. This potion will make anyone fall asleep if they consume it, or merely breathe in its vapors. And you see kind of a silvery liquid that appears kind of thick at the bottom of the vial and lighter in color and pigment up top. And this potion here, let's see, what did we say the healing potions were? I swear I'd written this down.
Whatever it is, I'll take 10. Just kidding. And I'm not that rich.
I made my dexterity by a whole lot, like 9,
Mm-hmm.
to take a piece of chalk and carve it into a goat's head with my utility knife. I said, I'll trade you this chalk Hofferkanunger for that brass incense burning.
Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, I could certainly do that. And you see it's got kind of a bowl shape at the bottom that rises into almost like the top piece of a hookah. Like there's several kind of rounded portions, and then it flattens out. And that flat piece has kind of a handle that allows you to lift it up. There's several holes cut in and around that top piece. Unfortunately, I don't have much need for gold, but if you could trade me something, I'd be more than willing to part with the healing potions that I have. I only have 3 of them currently, though I can brew more for you tomorrow.
Did I try to carve something out of the chalk?
Or if you have anything, any baubles, knickknacks, etc. in your inventory.
Would a hammer be considered? What?
I'm not interested in your weaponry, unfortunately.
That was like a work hammer. Little tiny hammer.
How did this come into your possession?
Through one of these, I think it was an adventure kit.
If you can tell me a bit of its history, I might be willing to part with a healing potion for it.
See, this adventure kit I got, it's not just any kind of adventure kit. It was given to me by the one and only Hofferkanunger. For see, I am a fighter of Hofferkanunger.
I see.
He's blessed as hammer.
And tell me about this Hofferkanunger. What sort of deity is he? Is he good?
He is a wonderful deity.
Oh, he's not bad.
I sense something funny.
As John Jacob shoots John Jacob a dirty look.
Hopperknumber is a great deity. He embodies true freedom.
Well, if it was given to you by this great deity, I'd be happy to trade the hammer for the healing potion.
Perfect. And I'll hand over the hammer.
You gotta lie to this lady.
She gleefully accepts it and hands you a healing potion through the counter.
Perfect.
And who is it? The cleric that purchased the incense burner?
No, that was the thief.
I would warn you that you'll find an overwhelming calm come over yourself and anyone in the vicinity who can also smell the incense that you burn out of this. Use it wisely.
As he runs off to the nearest half-leaf patch.
Like, yes, yes, yes.
I can't believe I just finessed her and lied to her like that.
Hey, it was convincing.
It was sort of.
As long as you can come up with a convincing way that you approach a situation in this game, it passes.
I would also like to point out that the piece of chalk that John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt carved came out of John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt's bag.
Like, here, let me see this. Well, is there anything else that I can interest you in tonight?
That'll be all for me. I don't know about the rest of these hooligans.
No,
Very
John
good.
Jacob would apologize for intruding at the odd hour,
Oh,
and
it's
then we would.
quite fine. I'm usually up very early. I will be here for, perhaps close to a week, camped outside of Muntberg. If you find any oddities, baubles, trinkets, unique things in general, do come and see me.
Noted.
Definitely will.
And we continue on to the cemetery.
And she says, have a good night, or perhaps morning, and closes the window.
What a nice lady.
You guys make it back to Muntberg by dawn, just as the gates are being lowered, almost as if the guards anticipated your arrival. As you
People
cross
know who
back
I am.
in, several of the guards are eyeing up Grog.
He's fine, don't worry.
He's one of the Jingleheimer Schmidts.
They grasp the handle of their swords. Be that as it may, it's going to take us a while to get used to that.
Understandable.
He seems to be good company. We'll try to keep that in mind.
We're happy to remind you that he's one of us, many times as you need reminding. As long as we can do it in such an amicable fashion.
Well, being that you've saved Muntberg from disaster, I hardly feel the need to question your decisions.
No. Fetch the Undertaker. I need to sleep.
Oh. Sorry to hear. Yes. Would you like him sent to your home? And you guys retire to the Jingleheimer Schmidt home. And within an hour, you hear a knocking at the door.
Probably John Jacob Jingleheimer, the fighter, would answer.
And you just hear on the other side, "Bring out your dead."
I'll grab my brother cars. Bring him over there.
Bring out your dead.
And
And
he kind of shoots you a grim smile as you bring the body towards him. Aye, very well. He was a good lad. I suppose you'd like him buried at the temple then.
Yes. He would want to be buried there.
I need to actually edit in a graveyard at the temple at this point.
yeah, for
Yeah,
all the characters you've been killing.
right? Yeah, there's a really nice spot kind of back here. Oh no, that's the barracks. You don't want to put him there. I guess we'll
Off
put
to the
him.
side.
Yeah, we'll put him off to the side.
You can't extend the map out, can you?
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Okay,
We can
yeah,
add more
extend
of
the
them.
map out and put a little graveyard over there.
We'll have to get a tally of the parish characters. Because I think you can
What?
actually put names on the tombstones.
3 gray bushes and 2 black strands.
Yep.
Pain.
Have you all learned your lesson about playing family members yet? Make sure they all have the same fucking name. If you
Won't get
confuse
as
the DM,
attached.
yeah, if you confuse the DM, he doesn't know who to attack.
Like, I'm gonna attack your rogue. You're like, actually, that's my fighter. I'm like, fucking
Son
still
of a
hit him.
bitch!
Shit.
I need to get suit armor for my fighter.
You guys
I mean-
attend the funeral procession, and Car's Blackstrand is buried. The priest of Typhon says some words about him dying a warrior's death.
Yeah. He was filleted like a fish by a giant skeleton thing. And we're gonna get vengeance. Assuming that man in a cow head didn't know to kill it.
You know, at least he threw a crit rock at the end.
He did throw a great rock.
Yeah, you got some good hits in.
Rock.
I kind of anticipated you guys immediately running away, and you actually damn near destroyed that thing.
I was thinking about throwing another rock right before we ran away. I thought about it. Life was traumatized after what he just saw.
Yeah.
It is quite horrifying.
I'm also going to be getting a new torchbearer. I made a new brother. I have created Tar's Black Strand.
Yes!
We have Tar's, toughest of them.
Tar is the name of my favorite D&D character I've ever played.
Oh yeah?
Chances of me killing that one off are lessened.
Nice. Naming every character Tar from now on.
Right? Yep.
Gonna make you hate that name, Zach.
Until I pull the druid out and make him attack the party.
Right.
No,
Show you who Tar is.
he typically wouldn't do such a thing. He was the kind to always ensure his friend's safety. So, after the funeral, is there anything you guys would like to do?
I will get Tar's.
Okay.
He's not already there at the funeral.
So you can have him as a torchbearer for lessened pay and experience, or you could have him as a warrior in your party. You can also make that decision, in the dungeon if you just want him to hold a torch until.
No, he is also a cleric of Havoc. I am determined to get a level 2 cleric at this point.
And being that morale is slightly lowered, he probably doesn't exactly want to engage in combat yet, being that his brother was just slain.
No, I let them both know. I swear in Hofferkununger's name that we will have vengeance.
Thank you. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
The priest of Typhon approaches you. So, I hear
That's a good
rumor that some terrible horror within Dwimmermount slain him.
Yes.
Could you describe this beast to me?
It looks almost like a scorpion made of bones.
That's terrible. There must be something completely abhorrent within the depths of Dwimmermount.
I mean, yeah. That's why, like, no one wants to go in.
The church has not seen a powerful being, let alone, and he kind of looks around, a possible necromancer in a century. Whatever's down there. We're going to have to deal with it sooner or later.
I swear.
Whatever's down there, whatever's in your bar.
I'll tell the priest that I swear on Hofferkunungur and the Blackstrand family name that this necromancer will perish. He will die for the crimes that he has committed.
Be that as it may, even if Hofferkunungur is a false god, Typhon is at your back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, priest.
I want you to take these with you next time you enter.
I would like to point out that John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt is just so used to the clerics of Typhon, like, just disregarding Hofferkunungur because it's not an official temple in town. But, like, it doesn't matter, because Hofferkunungur will be there after Typhon and Tyke are long dead.
He's real in my heart.
Exactly.
I mean,
And he
my
hands
spells
you...
come from somewhere.
Right?
Like,
He's like, blasphemy.
I pray to a goat and I get spells.
He hands you each a vial of holy water.
Thank you.
Does Tari's also get holy water?
He just hands it to Lars and John Jacob.
Okay.
There's enough in each of these vials to imbue 2 blades or blunt weapons in your cleric's case. And the holy water will give you a +2 to hit any sort of undead or demonic or otherwise unholy beings.
Just on 2 hit, not to damage?
+2 to hit, +2 damage.
Okay.
On top of any other bonuses that your weapons might have.
Yeah. +2 versus undead / evil. Text.
And he turns to John Jacob Jingleheimer, the wizard. You look different than last I saw you. Are you holding up all right? Eyes
Like, just
sunken, hair whitened.
flips the long silver locks. I'm feeling fantastic, actually. Glad you asked.
Very good. The magic of wizards has always eluded me.
It does most. It does me quite some time.
That's the dangerous part about it. You be
I
safe out
know.
there.
It's fun.
Oh, Jay Pilgrim with the raid.
Yo,
What's
what
up,
up, Jay?
Yeah,
Let's
buddy.
go.
Oh, do I not have the shoutout overlay? No, I don't have it on BX.
Rip. Everybody go check out Jay Pilgrim. That man's voice is the definition of luxury.
Just
Uh,
wonderful.
So
Voice on
smooth.
Twitch.
So smooth.
The creative lore bringer. Absolutely wonderful. You guys are joining us near the end of our session here. We just had a member of the party perish within Dwimmermount. They encountered, I'll show you guys what it looked like. This friendly creature, the Rattle Guard, and with two incredibly lucky hits, he managed to hit Cars Blackstrand and one of the John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt brothers, narrowly, almost killing the fighter. However, it did double the hit points of Cars Blackstrand, sending him to his maker. However, being that it is D&D BX, you know, new characters are a dime a dozen. 'Tis unfortunate, but at least he had some plate armor. That being said, did you want to
If
take
only-
that to the tailor and have it ready for
Yeah.
Lars?
Yeah, I'll get it ready for Tars.
The tailor, or sorry, the blacksmith, who is working on your other suit of armor. Oh no. Well, I should have this ready for you in a matter of hours. I mean, the two of you are very close in stature. There's not much that I really have to do here.
It's almost like it was identical to
Right? Two brothers. And if
Four
you're
brothers.
if you guys are
Nothing
wondering
more.
about the goofy mask I have on top of my head, somebody redeemed some hats earlier. There was a hailstorm. And it became so difficult to see that I finally had to actually wear it as a hat here. So it is early morning in Muntberg, or probably close to noon now that Cars has been buried. Is there any equipment that you guys would like to pick up?
I'm giving Tars the not suit armor, the chain armor that was on Cars. But I buried Cars with his shield, so I'm going to buy another shield.
Okay. I'm going to take my headset off and find the beard real quick. I shall return.
Alright, guys. We're gonna hit him with a Leroy right when back.
Okay. So you trade off your armor. Damn it! Timing couldn't come together. Oh, the beard is so...
We win!
Let's go, prop virtual high five. Oh shit. Yeah. Double Leroy. Does that boost Tarz's morale?
Maybe.
Maybe at least a little. That beard looks itchy.
Oh yeah, it looks super.
That looks so uncomfortable.
These headphones are the devil.
Beautiful.
That beard looks so itchy.
Oh yeah, and it's all knotted up because it was just like wound up in a ball at the bottom of the box.
Oh,
Nice.
fantastic.
And I feel like Blurry wore it last. It smells
Yeah.
kind of cologne-y. But I feel more stout wearing it.
How much was a shield? Like 20 gold?
Let's see, a shield is... 4,000 gold.
How about 2 copper pieces?
Okay, 10 gold. Final offer.
Okay. How much is 130 copper worth in gold?
Oh,
1.3.
Oh. Okay. So
You
10
see,
gold.
you see when he was like 2 copper, I'm like,
But yeah, I'll buy a shield.
If you look at it like each gold piece is $1, each copper piece penny.
Yeah. So the blacksmith hands you a heater shield that was hanging on the wall. It's kind of a split color on the woodwork in front. Oh my god. God damn it, Leroy. You thought you were safe. I know. Not even safe in my own game room. And, yeah, so it's a split color. It's red on one side and white on the other side. Well, this ought to keep you from having something terrible happen. At least it should. That's not exactly a warranty, though.
Yeah, but it will help a little.
I hope so.
It will never hurt.
Be safe out there, will ya? And he takes your 10 gold and slides it into the counter. Is there anything else I can get for you? Maybe a sword? An axe?
Well,
No, that will be all.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm Grog is saying I'm not too keen on going back out there until my armor's done.
I've got some potatoes cooking on the forge if you're hungry.
Potatoes. That gets all of John Hammerschmidt's attention.
It is time for lunch. And he pulls a kind of tin box out of the coals. I'd fuck up a baked potato right now, right?
Bro, I totally would.
And he takes the lid off and there's
Baked potato.
10 baked potos. Potato, psycho, come on.
Okay.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
And he,
Or throw
with
'em on a
his
fork.
blacksmith's tongs, sets them onto plates and clears off his table. Butter? Pepper?
I'd give the man 5 silver. Yes, I would help myself to butter and silver.
Salt's a little pricey for my bones, but I've got plenty of pepper.
Did I say
love
salt?
pepper.
I meant butter and pepper. I wasn't gonna go for salt if he had it. That's too expensive.
It's worth more than gold these days.
It literally is.
And he happily shares a meal with the... Jesus, how many of you are there?
5 of me.
2. I have 2 of me.
Well, 1 potato for each of you and 3 for me. How's that sound?
Perfect.
More than half.
And you see as he cuts one of the potatoes in half, you see steam rise from the potato. He sets his knife down, grabs the half a potato with his weathered, leathery looking hand, and just crams it right into his mouth.
Oh, let's say Grog does the same.
Always try to do the same.
You know, I've
But
never shared lunch with an orc before.
and Grog with mouth full of potato as he's shoving like half a stick of butter. he dips the butter in the pepper and then just shoves it in with the like as he's chewing the potato.
Hey, help yourself.
And with a mouthful. But
Was he
I like
speaking
to think
Dwarven?
I'm not as bad as them. And the John Jacob Jinglehammer Schmidt, the cleric, would translate. No, he just says, I don't blame. Most of them are vicious assholes. Try to kill sight. So, well met.
Well, there's a first time for everything, you know. There's word around town that there's been an orc here, and I'm glad to see that he's amongst you lot. You seem to be good men, if there is such a thing.
Just, don't tell the dwarves that he's in town. We've been doing a good job of keeping him away.
They seem to keep to themselves. Though, you're
Yeah.
probably right. That would be for the best. And he goes on to shove another 5 potato halves into his mouth. Hot, steaming, as you guys kind of finish off the first half of yours. He
Oh, yeah,
doesn't
no,
even seem phased.
all the John Jacobs are, in fact, taking their time and, cutting into their potatoes, spreading the butter across them, sprinkling pepper,
Mhm.
enjoying the potatoes. Grog is just.
Well, Orc, you can have as much butter as, I'd say as you could eat, but you might surprise me.
He reaches for another like 3 sticks.
And he pushes the plate towards him. You can have that if you'd like.
Rolls it all in the pepper.
Oh. You know, maybe orcs aren't so different from me after all. And he takes half a stick of butter, kind of eyes it for a second, shrugs, and just eats it. It's better in my tea, but it's good.
The pepper gives it kick.
Yeah, it really makes it, doesn't it? It's almost like I don't even need the potato.
Oh no, potato's still good.
Well, I suppose my apprentice is probably nearly finished with your armor here. Let me see if we can go get him. And he enters the back room of the blacksmith, re-emerging with the full set of armor that was once belonging to Kara's Blackstrand. Here you are. It should fit well.
Thank you.
Bold of you to wear your fallen brother's armor. It's a good homage, though I hope you're luckier than he.
I hope so myself.
This is so itchy.
I believe it.
I mean, I got dreadlocks. This is itchy.
Yeah,
Suit is 20 AC, right?
yeah. The shield gets 21.
Yep.
Perfect. That was my mistake with the other guys.
Right.
They only had a 16, now I have a 21 here.
Oh.
See, Tar is tougher than the rest.
Who needs a shield when you could just die?
Right.
Once in a while, Saturday speaks the truth. Yeah. That really is the quote one. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Valheim.
No, that was Elden Ring.
Oh! Yep. It
Yeah,
just
'cause
extended
Valheim,
into
we do use
Valheim.
shields. I use shields in Valheim.
I carry a shield in Valheim.
Doesn't use it, but you carry it.
Yep. Just
You would
swing the
survive more.
lightsaber.
I carry that thing literally like for emergency situations. Saturday's like,
Yeah.
let's go hunting.
Everything is an emergency. You gotta cut a tree down? This is an emergency. Yeah, let me make this terribly difficult game more difficult. It's a good thing you guys played through like the beta and all that of that game. I don't have to worry now.
No, you just have a lightsaber and the game's good.
Zhoo, zhoo. Guys, I cut my arm off. Well, is there anything else you gentlemen would like to do in Muntberg?
Yeah, we were gonna wait a few more days for the door to make grogs.
Oh, And are you going to stay in your homes for the couple of days?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's free.
I'll be trying to boost Tarz's morale enough so he can fight.
That's a good idea.
Oh, once we either kill that thing or see it dead, I think might be the moment he's ready to step up.
Yeah. That'll be the morale boost that that everybody needs.
I mean, so far the Jingleheimer Schmidts are untouchable.
We've come pretty close.
Yeah, but
One.
I only gave you the 2 hit points that I did just because I
I know.
liked your description. It's like, oh god, please let Cars have a healing put. No.
right. I was hoping. I thought we all had them.
If
So
I had 2 healing potions, imagine.
Imagine.
I would have redeemed the beer hat for that. I would have. Just to make it happen. I get a double healing potion immediately. Gotta have a beer hat.
Now that's a magic item. So after a couple of days, the Dwarven Smith sends a courier to your door, informing you that the armor is ready for pickup.
Nice. Cleric would go to retrieve it, and also I would ask Smith about how he feels his skill level is progressing concerning the adamantine.
Sorry, what was the last part of that? The adamantine?
Just asking the Smith how he feels his skills are progressing concerning adamantine. We've spoken.
Well,
At the beginning of the film is about that.
I feel like I'm improving. Though, oh, does he? Oh shit, I gotta fix my Discord then.
That's tough.
I'm actually an AI.
A beast Borg. He has been Borgified. He is now perfect.
Resistance is futile.
Exactly.
You will be assimilated.
Assimilate.
A Borg, you looked at him. Now you must become a Borg.
And
Hey, they fly around in those sweet ass cubes, okay?
he
Exactly.
he presents to you a overly forged and beaten adamantine dagger. It's more like a 4-inch nub that looks like he attempted to sharpen it, though he's having some trouble.
Yeah.
Perhaps if we can acquire more of this material, I can keep practicing. It's incredibly difficult to sharpen, and I feel like first I should create a hammer out of the same substance. Perhaps
Well,
even reforge this dagger as such. But I'm getting better. It was a worthy attempt.
keep in mind that I wish for you to reforge a hammer into, a different shape. So it will still be a hammer. I need the your artisanal quality, is what I'm looking for. That I know dwarves are known for.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. With some time, I think I'll get there. And he holds up his smithing hammer, and you can see the rounded side is like dented from the amount of
Beaten
strikes.
adamantine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's no rush. I merely wish to inquire on how you felt your progress was coming.
I probably have enough material to forge a hammer here, and enough material even then to attempt another dagger. After that, we will have to acquire some more.
I'll
But
definitely keep my eyes open.
very good. Yes, if you see any within the mountain, and I've heard there's plenty within the mountain, perhaps we could even create a shield, or even better yet, plate armor out of it one day. But
God, that would
I like to
fucking
dream
great.
big.
Suit adamantine. Ugh.
We'll start with the daggers. It's reminiscent of when I started forging bronze. Now I don't even touch it.
I don't blame you.
And he begins to roll a cigarette with a tobacco leaf and light it in his forge. But now it's time to rest. And
By that you mean he puts it between his lips and puts his face to the forge, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And you're kind of amazed that his beard is only lightly singed.
Right? That I was about to ask, like, how much of his beard and mustache is still present?
It's been
He's got
toasted
a
enough
really,
times.
he's got a really
It's
tight braid,
completely
doesn't
on
he?
fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the little hairs on the ends kind of singe in, but only slightly.
That's impressive. I don't care who you are. That's fucking.
I've been at this for a long time.
Ugh. Well, I would take the suit back to the house, and we're gonna get Grog outfitted, Dwarven mace.
Don't tell the dwarves.
Don't tell the orc either,
They're like, what are these measurements? This man is giant.
right?
Like, must be a Northman. Continue their work.
Right. Well, they've seen all sorts of different builds from my family already.
Oh, that's true. That is true. I think
I've
with
said it before, and it's worth repeating. We are not identical.
right.
Think like Chris and Liam Hemsworth, like if at first glance you might mistake one for the other, but then like you look again and you're like, oh no. But obviously they're brothers.
Right?
But like they're obviously different people still. You know,
Hmm.
like one of them's 6'4", one of them's 5'8". You know,
They don't really have that Irish twin thing going on.
no, not at all.
But I think with that, we will end tonight's session.
Good game.
Um,
That was fun.
good,
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm sorry you lost one of your brothers.
It's okay.
A character death is always rough.
Yeah. It's okay. I rolled a really good for toes. At least
That's
6
good.
HP.
You know, it's a fine resurrection.
So once you get an 18 con, you're just gonna be like, oh, life is easy.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is way nice.
I have hit points.
I would like to remind everybody in chat, if you have not done so already, we are joined tonight by DTQ the Professor and Beastboard Music. Go toss each of them a follow. They are part of the DT crew. With myself, I guess we can. There we go. We got the down to quest too. I guess I need to change my 24/7 there. I
Alright.
really do like that new emote.
It looks really good.
That's so crisp.
Is there
Happy
any
to
way you
help,
could
man.
like invert the black and white?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Do a
keep
white
it
bear
going.
with black line. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's way too difficult for Saturday.
Yeah, I made all of them in like 4 minutes. Yeah. I think I processed like close to 30 orders today. Like I was just jamming. It's fucking wild. And even when I'm busy, like I prefer making emotes. Like, wait, the guys need something? Yeah, okay, fuck all this stuff, actually making some money here. Like, oh, the county needs something? No, guys. I'm designing emotes, okay? This is important.
Much more important than actual work.
Oh, God, who wants to do work? Like, ooh, I do that all the time.
They're gonna pay me? I don't care about that.
Right?
I'm doing free work.
Let's see who's on right now. Is Oak up? Maybe
Oak
we
just raided
raid. Oh, he did?
Didn't he?
Did he?
Who did?
Let me
Or
see.
no, we got raided from
From
Jay.
Jay, yeah.
That was it. Oak stopped in to say hey.
Robear is doing a rerun. Maybe we'll find a smaller D&D streamer. What do we got here? New D&D players. Oh, that might be the one. Let's see. Oh, how do we do this? There's so many choices. Kind of like this setup here. Allure Studios. Are they doing a rerun? It says they've been live for 10 hours. They might be doing a rerun. Oh yeah, rebroadcast. Rip. Okay, we're gonna look for another here. Oh, is Dorktails up? Hang on, hold up. Nope, no Dorktails. Let's see. We've got Magic and Mysterium. Kind of like the sound of that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Sounds kind of like magic and like mysterious.
Like mysterious magic.
Right? Well, be sure to toss them a follow. Check them out. Looks like they're a couple hours in a session here. Running through Discord, maybe on D20 or Roll20. Which I need to do some research on. I'm like, man, I want to be able to use this, but we're gonna have to figure out some loopholes here. Anyway, we will not be live tomorrow. We're doing a bachelor party for my buddy. And we're also not going to be doing the Saturday stream next week for his wedding. However, next Wednesday we will be doing One Shot Wednesdays again with the level 3 campaign, which I have a feeling is going to evolve into a longer series.
More than a one shot.
Yeah. And we will be delving into Dwimmermount next Friday night as well. Hopefully with more of the party members. I think Choice might be able to get back in here for next session. We'll see if we can drag Wonder Bread out of bed for it. Anyway, thank you everybody. We will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.